Right, back at Sebring. Got my trusted driver badge back. Which, because of that, because of the way bronze lobbies work, we're now in split 1. So the run of third places, which is going to stop at 2 in a row, without a great deal of luck. And that's even before you consider the fact that in practice, I had a couple of crazy crashes. Consider I've done about, well, plenty of practice sessions, plenty of qualifying, a couple of races, without any major crashes. In fact, no major crashes really in any of my races. In fact, I had 2 big crashes, back to back almost. It was a bit worrying. Have I lost it? Only one way to find out? Oh, I've lost it. To be fair, it's practice. I was actually trying to push a little bit more. Yeah, I just overdid it on a couple of exits. I think it's the first sector, specifically just the first, 2 or 3 corners. It's where I'm least consistent, really. I mean, there's potential to fuck up everywhere. But it's those corners that and they're slower corners, which is generally my Achilles heel in this game. Well, I almost did that again. That's where I crashed once in practice. Yeah, slow corners. I find it difficult to judge my speed, so I overslow. So I find it hard to keep the speed up because it's not brilliant. Overdo it on the brakes. So in the trusted drivers now, actually, I think I might recognise. I think there was someone Garm who I may have been in a race with either earlier today or last night in the blue badge lobbies. Other than that, I don't recognise any names. I'm hoping with slightly cleaner races. Yeah, terrible lap there. No one scored? No one scored. Liverpool versus Spurs at the minute. So it's there, just carrying the speed through there. I don't think I did very well. Although a fair chunk better than last time. And there I kind of messed up the line. I wasn't able to get on the power soon enough. I mean, much better lap in the first sector so far, but that was a dog shit lap. Wow. Okay. Oh, what the hell? That's... Oh, right, keep these tyres on. Right, I've got this one lap now. Oh, God. So, I mean, I can at least get into the mid 203s. Or 202.8 last time, which I was very happy with. Maybe it was a 0.7? I don't know. Either way, I was very happy with that. I'm not going to get that now because I'm not going to push to the same extent. To be honest, yeah, I need to get low 203, so 203.3 would be reasonable. good run out there to start the lap. But what's done is done. And actually do better than my original one, so. Okay, I see you. Just now. On carries. I was 4/10 up last time, only 3/10 up this time. But up is up. What are you going to do? And that's a Bosley with a free kick. Okay. And I'll slow through that. But I didn't kill myself. But not looking like a good lap. Gonna have to make up a lot of time. Oh, I forgot what I was doing there. Yeah, I should make up time here. Yeah, I did make a big mistake last time there. Okay. Okay, so that's a big chunk there. Still a disappointing lap. Don't invalidate. Oh, he did score from the free kick. Son of a bitch, he's a maniac. He's a maniac. It's a butterfly. Hacks. A big crash around here in practice for the first time in a long time. A bit slower on the exit there, but didn't crash. So low 203s. Okay, that's didn't do me massively better in terms of standings, but at least it was not a fucking hit a full lap. But look at that in the lead. That's crazy fast. 2:13, 2 minutes. Jesus Christ, 2 minutes flat. Well, 2 minutes 0.9. That's like top few hundred pace. So yeah, my best lap would have got me like 13th. So, is it going to be a tough one?
Teams and drivers go to the grid for
Drivers.
the race start.
Lick my balls. What do I do here? Those again. I'll put a little bit more fuel in because I've got a feeling I'm gonna something bad's gonna happen, basically. So I'm gonna have a lot of cars around me everywhere. But I ideally want to get in top half up to 12 to increase driver rating, even if it's only by a smidge.
Formation lap has started.
That's got to be the aim of every race, top half finish. Cool. There it is. A lot of cars in front of me here. Could be, oh god. If anything happens first corner, could be carnage. Last time around I started 5th. This is very different. Oh, and I've just accidentally put my sound down. Focus.
Green flag, green flag.
Right, press the button. Reasonable time, but then didn't change gear. That might not be the worst thing, you know. Making a little bit of space.
Still there.
Someone's gone wide, very wide.
Car left.
I'm now going very wide.
Car left. 3 wide. You're on the right.
Really worried about all these guys.
Car left.
Hey, I'm trying. Ryan,
Hold your line. Clear left.
yeah, run here. Did I touch him? Maybe touched him. Arm's going my way that time, motherfucker. I'm not going to go for anything stupid here. I just want to make sure I don't bump into the back of him. Oh! Someone got in harm's way. Where are we? 18th. Okay, that's about where I started, wasn't it? Now. Jesus, mate.
Side.
It was a bit
Still there.
moving on the braking there, wasn't it, mate? And that's how you try and overtake cleanly there. I think I couldn't have been more on the curb at the apex. And some little bitch driving into me there last race. It's alright, it's what it is. That's probably my first actual overtake done on the brakes around this track. I don't think he's happy about it. But I was well in there and well out of his way. And now, just see, try and make slow and steady progress if I can. Got to keep it together.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
There we go, there's another one.
Sector 3 is now clear. We think. Sergey, 3 minutes.
Yes, that does seem to be about a reasonable line, judging by how other people are taking it. But close proximity ahead. Still got a bit of a gap behind. It's a very small gap. But no one's going for crazy dives, which is lovely.
Alright, then the next car is Roma.
Exactly, trust harm behind. Came in pretty hot there, although with the gap in front of him, it is easier to do that. But no harm, no foul. Oh, harm's been overtaken. I really got to just
Yellow flag, sector 3.
settle in here. One
Reds up now.
running very similar paces in this group, apparently.
Okay then.
So someone's being held up, not me, I don't think. Another yellow flag?
Leader was just done at 201.60.
Oh, fuck.
Looks like Osman has crashed.
Maybe Heth hit that guy.
Left side, clear
Oh,
left.
I'm assuming that guy just lost it on his own sunset. It's hard to say. Could have been anything really. I was just thinking, I don't really know how to make progress, but I think just try and be solid, try and keep my pace up. See what happens. Got guys going side by side here. Yep, bit of action. Have at it, guys. Have at it. Okay, Heth, the guy we overtook on start finish straight. Quite close behind. He's going to be a little bit faster than us, although he might have damage, so maybe not.
Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can. Yellow flag. 15 minutes left. Green flag in sector 3. Osman, retired.
Little gap appearing in front of these few cars. Barrier guy is struggling a bit. He's going to lose this place. I fight this guy through on the inside.
Green flag, left side, we think.
That's a brave move.
Spin it. Hold your line. Clear left.
I think I left him the space, man. I think I left you the space I was trying, dude. I was really trying.
Green flag, sector.
Might push him a little bit wide, but fortunately, I couldn't defend that inside line because there was a guy there. Maybe I'd barge my way through a little bit. It's gone a bit deep now. Now we've got Heth behind us again still. He got past Varia.
Sector 3 is yellow.
I'll have to have a look at that. It was lap 3.
Leader's just done a control 1.6.
Maybe it was a bit too elbows out.
Flag in sector 3.
Lap 2, 04.16.
Relax, focus, keep the speed. 13th place.
Imagine there's a world where I definitely ran him a little bit wide. Sure, I left him some track, but maybe not a full car's width. First time doing that particular move. Just misjudged it. I'm sorry. That's close behind here.
Keep concentration. Make fast.
Close enough for a dive? Maybe.
Car right. Clear right.
A bit worried about the dive, so I tried to go as deep as possible and went a bit too deep. I should use more of the track in that corner. Hess doesn't really appear to be the diving type, which is nice. Up to 13th now, aiming for 12. 12. This guy's not, so far not getting ahead of me, away from me. But I'm not getting away from Hess. Bit sketchy. I think I was on a bit of on throttle and brake there, which is a bit weird.
Keep searching. Find the gap.
3.18.
Session.
That's kind of holding me up now. Sort of looking. I think I looked a bit too much into that first corner. It wasn't really. You really got to get a run. I think. Not going to overdo it into here this time.
Think that. No, it's gone off.
Okay, low 203 lap time. Have to take that. Get on the power a bit earlier on that corner this time. I think the here is up. Not that time really, but no, it's had a bad time. I think that corner, that previous right-hander,
Flag in sector 1.
his line doesn't look super fast. If I get it right, I think I can maybe try some, get a run in there.
10 minutes to go. Just 10 minutes.
You can run.
That's halfway.
But I thought I was going to get a better exit out of there. Obviously, same cars, very evenly matched in power. 1.12. Well, I'm all over this guy. We're actually pulling away from Heth though, so let's just keep it cool. Yellow flag. That's someone just dipping a tyre wide here. No, he's gone off. He's gone off. Excellent. So I'm assuming I'm P12 now, am I? I'll have to check in a second. Someone's gone wide here as well. This should be another position. And a good run here. P11 now. Or I just go for a hit.
Car left. Clear left.
Could have been a bit braver, but I don't want to fucking hit anyone. Could have really forced myself alongside and claimed the space, but who's this behind me? It's Heth again. Oh, I've not got a great line there. Okay, let's move forward, pull away from Heth a bit again together. Or making another move. Hopefully. It's always a bit wide in this corner as well. But it must be getting the power down nicely because I don't really catch him on the straight. Pull away from Heth though. Interesting. This guy a bit slow in front. I'm catching this guy in front. Taking a very tight line through here now. I've done the last few laps, but it's worked out right. Oh, Carl is ahead of Heth now. Got a bit close to that wall. I got scared myself then. Oh, someone's wide behind. Is that Carl and Heth? Carl's looking spicy. He crashed out from a bit further ahead. Hope he doesn't do anything stupid here. It's looking, but sorry, mate. Six minutes left. Whoa. That's why I don't get on the power too early at that corner, because then it puts me a bit close to that curve. Yeah, just not quite getting the turn in that I feel I have been able to get previously. Get the power on earlier there. Yeah, well, definitely did manage to cut that. But I get surprisingly few track limits on this track. It's quite handy. Heth has dropped a few places back now. After that running wide last time around here, probably. Right back on Raymond's tail. Oh, I lost another mark board. Gonna guess that was Heth.
Don't think about the lap times, just engage in every race. Okay, Ben, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Okay, should be safe from behind here.
It's into sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. So
It's a good first sector, I think. Oh, got to change down almost. Blown a lot of time there, never mind. Too much rotation that time, but held it together. Let's let Raymond get away a bit. I think I can make that time back up. Getting a good run into this, out that corner into this straight. A bit better than Carl, but he has got a bit of slipstream now. Couple of laps left.
9, 2,
Good on energy and fuel. Thinking about the mistake I'm out there. Didn't carry much through that. Had a little wobble behind, thankfully, because I didn't get a great exit. Slow car ahead. He's had an issue. Head down, focus up, try and close up this gap again whilst these guys are fighting. Pick up any scraps. Got a bit of light round there. Go. That's how you make a move into here.
Okay, stop requested.
Don't give me that. That's a bad time to fucking distract me with that shit. That's really annoying because I really don't think I'm going to need a pit stop.
Car right.
It's so annoying. I'm usually so good there.
Still there.
I got this guy on the outside.
Still there.
Inside rider, I'm on the outside.
Still there. Still there. Clear right.
Somewhere behind. Oh, that's such a fucking annoying way to lose that position.
9, 2, 0, 3.80.
Car right. Still there. Right side's clear. Car left. Hold your line.
Maybe
Still
room.
there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Oh, fucking annoying. Didn't need to. That's not okay, never mind. I'm not going to do anything silly, obviously. Oh, he's left the door open though. He thought I might. I wasn't, pal. Don't hit me.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Didn't see exactly where I was meant to be braking there. I don't want to do anything stupid. Ah, so disappointing. Got so. Lost that bit of slipstream to Raymond a few laps back. And just got fucking distracted and really put me off. Put my lines off. I was just compromised for the rest of the fucking. Still a good result, but it's so close to well, 11th or 12th, which is what I wanted. And going to get 13th, with probably. Almost thought I was going to overdo it. Oh, Jesus, lost focus. That was fucking annoying. Stupid fucking
Good result.
hit, bitch. Don't do that again, you motherfucker. That really. Ugh. Oh, so frustrating. Very lap 3. Need to double check. Possibly didn't leave enough space, but definitely tried. Fucking bullshit at the end. So annoying. Where was it? Where was it? Oh, I've got too many laps. Area was slow. Going side by side here. I think it was a really smart attempt. Oh, no, fuck you, man. Fuck you. I left you room. Sorry, man. Look at this. I'm on the. You didn't leave enough. Sorry. Nope, nothing to do with me. Flashing your lights at that. Come on, brother. We have contact here. I'm literally following this guy's line. I haven't drifted out wide. I mean, obviously I'm drifting away out a little bit now, but yeah, you can be annoyed because you're in a bad position, fortunately, but yeah, I never push you off track or anything. Go ahead, flash away like that was fair. Totally fair enough. I'm literally on the apex, on the curve when there's contact. I can't hand alongside. You know, what else can I do? Where was it? It was just here. Our corner I had been pretty good at this corner always. Not amazing, but pretty good. And then that's easily the white. I missed it by a mile. Missed it by a fucking mile. Idiot. And I could have. Not. I mean, it's too late at this point. I could have potentially cut him off earlier. Would have been aggressive, and I was worried about pitting myself because he was so close to me. And I'm trying to hold it around the outside, but not possible. Because of that, giving me a bad run here. At which point I've got to defend a bit here. Which all things, these are all lines I've never really taken before, intentionally at least. And yeah, I just don't manage to keep it there. Again, if I'd been really aggressive, probably less so this time, I could have. It's a nice clean racing though. That little bit of curb there, just really. He was on the inside anyway. That curb sort of get my arse out a bit. That was clean racing, which was frustrating. No, I made a silly mistake. I don't want to sound like a bitch, but yeah, it's just a slight distraction. And here, I don't know if he was worried I was going to dive, which is a fair thing to worry about after some of these races. But I'm not a dick like that. But when he leaves the door open, got to go for it. I took a bit too much curb there, maybe. Slowed me down. And again, here I was just worried. It's like, yeah, I was braking 100 feet too early or whatever it was. Yeah, it was this line I should have been braking at, but I saw this line and I was like, oh god, because I couldn't see the numbers properly. Better safe than sorry. I don't want to. Like I say, number one priority is not to crash. It's not the same for everyone, unfortunately. Oh, Carl got taken out by Tal. Who's Tal? Gurr Tal. Fortunately, I was 4/10 up on this 203 lap. And then I made some sort of stupid mistake. Oh, look at that. Okay, so it went down to 14-4. And look, this guy lost. Gertout lost driver rating, even though he finished 8th. So I guess it is mostly top half you gain, bottom half you lose. But it must have a bit of, excuse me, must be weighted slightly, Jesus Christ, to the ratings of people around you. I got away with one there. I wouldn't have gained much driver rating, but yeah, impact low. Lost to 0 drivers with a lower rank. That's not bad. And 13th could have been a little bit higher in the top split for this particular race, which is a bronze race, so it's not indicative of the pace across, the whole game, of course. That was good. Contact harms. 2 contacts with harms, apparently. Quality contact. Oh yeah, quality contact with a movable. I did do that. Yeah. I forgot how much that affects your safety rating. It's a bad thing. Race contact with a movable. Race contact very happy with that. I was there. He turned into me. I left him space on the outside. He almost left space on the inside. So that was a rubbing his racing incident, even though I was doing my best not to do any rubbing. Race contact with a movable. Not sure what that is referring to. Doesn't matter anyway. 1 valid up, yeah, remember that. 2 contacts with harms. I'm just going to go back in and have a quick look. I think I might have rear-ended harms early on. Then once I got ahead of him, which I want to have a look at that overtake. Because that was actually my overtake on the brakes for a change. Once I got ahead of him, maybe he rear-ended me a little bit. We're in this crazy long pit lane paddock area. Let's have a look at the start. Really in amongst it. So we start again. Started 18th. Ended up 1 position early. Wasn't too much carnage. Someone going very wide. Me going quite wide. Just let these 2 guys win. Oh, including Raymond, which I never got past. Been trying to keep out of harm's way. I think we used that one before. No, that's where I bumped him a little bit. Yeah, I saw how narrow it was going to be. So I thought, yeah, I should be able to get a better exit, which I believe I did. So I took the wide line, got onto the power, but just at the wrong time. And from this angle, it looks ridiculous, but just at the wrong time, I just bumped it. So I'm on as much steering lock here as I want to be doing at full throttle. Just, yeah, hoping to bring it round, but yeah, just didn't line up in my favour there. That was a little tap. That was one contact with Harms. The yellow car behind came in. What even happened here? It looks like who is this? Wenzel came in from a distance. Let's just double check his move. Came in from a reasonable distance. He got alongside. Yeah, he definitely got alongside before the turning point. And let's see. Looked suspicious from here. So Goffin has gone a little bit. He's taking the outside line because got Raymond next to him. He's a little bit slower coming out. And Harms just drives into him, basically. Harms, that's not cool, bro. I mean, at this point, he's just going to the racing line. Harms, that's lame. That is weak shit, boy. Can't be doing that. You've got to be more careful. Come on, son. Well, I stand it. Hell, I stand it on Harms. But yeah, you just killed someone. Fuck you. Sure, I guess because yeah, his momentum was slightly compromised. I got a small run on him. I mean, I showed him where I was going. Yeah, I mean I'm clearly alongside here before there's any sort of turning going on. Let's see where the other guys start turning. Yeah, I mean, the other guys are turning after this white line also. So about there, you might normally start turning, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I'm alongside. I slow it down, I keep it, I'm right on the curb. Obviously, I come off the curb a little bit, to be fair. But at the same time, when there's contact, well, I could be a smidge further over. It's not the sort of move I like doing, but I mean, I just witnessed Harms murder a man. What more do you want me to do? I mean, let me think. Let's compare it to what Matthew did to me. He ended up way out here. He was way more. There was nowhere near the fucking apex. Whereas I'm pretty much right on the curb. It's come out a tiny bit. It was definitely a dive, but as far as dives go, it wasn't too bad. Carl and Tal. Oh, is this where Carl and Tal have an issue? This is where Carl gets past Tal. I can't believe I just did such a shit last corner. Or second to last corner. And only one lap to go. Cost me big time. Got bumpy as well. This guy can kill himself by driving into the back of someone. Looks like he did. That's. I mean, it's tricky. He probably. He's on the brakes. He does actually let off the brakes a little bit too much. You know, he's on the brakes. You know, 50% braking pressure. Going up higher, going up higher, going up higher. Starts coming off. And then you hit. So yeah, unfortunately, that's all on you, mission in. So here, Carl gets killed early doors by the look of it. Oh no, he doesn't. Who's that yellow car? Oh, this is why this guy was so slow. Did I say what happened with this guy? I sent on him, I think. Lost it all on his own. And that's unfortunate because it's right. just carry driving. Oh god. That's what happened to Heth. That's why we caught Heth. So actually, this guy, I hadn't even realised that Veria had a crash. He caused it all by crashing by himself. It was Marnie end up smacking into him a bit. It's a tough spot because I mean, what's he going to do here, really? Come around the corner. See him? He's slightly moving. Just don't quite make it. Ouch. And Veria, I guess he hasn't got much choice but to just try and. He's been spun around the right way. He's got to try and get out of the way. He really doesn't give Heth much of a chance, unfortunately. That's funny. Well, it's Heth running at this point in 10th. Well, I'll say that. There was no contact. It was, obviously he's trying to weave late to avoid it. He doesn't lift until he's in the wall, so. Yeah, bad time to accelerate, pal. Hey, nice 360 at least. I think this is me coming along. Yeah. Rayman and me. Down. So who were we following previously? Oh, Carl. Does Tao catch up with Carl? Because Carl ends up behind us for quite a bit. But Tao catches up with Carl. And then I'm going to assume, the chat records, he's going to murder him. Oh, that's an interesting way of doing it. Ooh. Clumsy. That's a nice little line there. So, cheers, mate. That's helpful. So he sort of looks to the inside and he comes back across. It's tough, though, because you're so unsighted of the braking zone. It's before this line. Yeah, I want to brake at the end of the wall-ish. He looks inside. Then he pulls to the outside. Takes a wider entry so we can get the narrower thing, which is what wasn't Carl, it was Kaselev or whatever. Not Kolosov, whoever overtook me last. But that's how they did the old up and under on me. It's only a faint tap, but you are driving into him nonetheless. And he's going 157 kilometers an hour, and his rear end is stepping out because you fucking hit it. That's going to be annoying. Oh, he almost keeps it straight for a little bit. Oh, we hit up the hold the brakes. Okay, decent recovery at least. But here we go. Alright, any more for any more. What other things happen? Oh, Colsmere, is this the guy that got me at the end? I can't remember. Varia, have I already looked at the overtake on Varia? Can't remember. Oh yeah, we looked at this one. Yeah, it was definitely airboys out, but I left you wing the whole way. Sorry, mate. Flash what you like. You had damage. You were slow. I don't know. Not that other people being slow is an excuse to hit them. But if you are slow, you're more likely to get hit because you're going to be in tricky situations. And also, you had all the time to leave a bit more space if you didn't want to get hit. And really, it did not affect your race one bit, so I would have liked to have not touched him there. I did. I made sort of 2 actual overtakes in this race, and there was a little bit of contact on each, which I'm not happy about. I'm happy I did everything in my powers to avoid contacts. And as much as I'm not happy with them, it's a tricky one. Can I justify it because everyone else tends to have a lot more contact? Yeah. It's tricky because you're sort of... Interesting, he stays in second now. Oh, gosh. It's tricky because you kind of have to self-police yourself most of the time. You know, it's hard to give out penalties in racing games for contacts and stuff. I think this game does a good job of way it deals with corner cuts and things like that. So ultimately, it's what are you happy with? I'm not 100% happy touching people a little bit. He stays in third here as well. Interesting. Not 100% happy with the contact, but at the same time, I'm happy that it was avoidable on their end. I got my car into positions where, yeah, I'd earned the right to space. It's tricky because I do hate getting tapped myself. And rubbing in racing is a bullshit mantra to live by, in my opinion. But rubbing happens in racing. Actually, rubbing shouldn't really happen. That suggests consistent side-by-side touching, which is a nonsense. But small taps accidentally do happen. That was scary. My cupboard door just slid open. So. Double check, what's he doing around here? I'm just going to keep with him. It's a bit lap with him now. Maybe braking points, he doesn't overdo it. So he stays second there. This up here can't go right. Second there doesn't take any curb or anything, so maybe cutting the corner isn't the best idea. We're not faster for him, but I think it is faster for me. Again, he doesn't use much of that curve there either. He uses a lot of that. Stays in the third here, uses quite a bit of that curve. But I think it's all the exit curve he's using. It's where he's really able to get the power down early. But he goes up to 6th there. At what point he reaches 248 miles an hour, goes up to 6. I wonder what speed I get up to. And he stays in third round there. Does he always stay in third round there? Let me have a look what it looks like. So yeah, he comes in tight, probably from a slightly wider angle than I do, which allows him to get the power down a bit earlier. It doesn't go as tight as me. I get up to, so I do get up to, what was it, 248. Where do I get up to 248? This is with a little bit of slip. So he would have changed up at 248. What about 500, 550-ish maybe meters out. I'm just trying to work out if it's, if it's worth it. I'm assuming if he does it, it's worth it. So yeah, he does go up to 6th, and he gets up to 251 for here, which is where I would be braking. Brakes a touch later. Let's just watch. Bear in mind, I do have slipstream here. I get up to 252, 253, but yeah, I have got slipstream here. Also got a tiny bit of damage. I brake a little bit early. He brakes about here. I normally aim for this line, but it is a bit scary. Better safe than sorry. So interesting things to know. Interesting things to know. We just go ahead and double check that guy's time. Oh, hello. Oh, online went weird for a second there. Check the leader's time and see how much quicker he was. Yeah, 201.1. He got into the 200.9 or something in qualifying. Maybe a bit faster. So yeah, that guy's fast. So he's doing fast things. That's harsh. Wins the race by a country mile. Shitting hell. It only gets one thumb up. That can't even get himself a full Goro. Shame you can't see other people's breakdowns. Maybe you got some invalid laps or messed up a quality lap or something to only get 2 thumbs up on the safety. But interesting. 2 thumbs up overall. I really can't complain. Would have liked to get in the 202s for the lap time again. A bit of pace, but also a few little mistakes. Oh mate, what is that pass? Jesus. But hey, 13th in a tough lobby. Split 1/3, 1/3, split to 22nd. Yeah, all in all, a good time.